up, y'all? Real quick, I want to talk about Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to Gigi, and rest in peace to all of the other people that were on that helicopter that went down in 2020 January. I believe it was January 26th. The funny thing is, I was in Newport Beach at that time. I'm from California, and I was visiting home. I don't live in California at this time, but so happened coincidentally, I was in California, and I had just gotten to Newport Beach. I was going to go boat and whale watching, dolphin and whale watching, but it was on a big old boat or whatever, or ship or whatever, and before my scheduled time to board this ship, or big boat you want to call it, the news came. TMZ released the news that Kobe Bryant had just died in a helicopter crash. And the first report was it was just Kobe Bryant. And then I want to say about 30 minutes to an hour later, it was more reports that it was a possibility that one of his daughters was on the plane with him. And that was like, oh, I mean, it was already stunning to hear that. Like, you know, I was like, I wouldn't believe it. I was like, Kobe Bryant just died in a helicopter crash? Like, that don't even make sense. But then, when it started dawning on me that the reports were being confirmed, as soon as it was like dawning on me to where I was like, dang, this nigga Kobe really did die. Then we started hearing that we heard that Gigi was on that helicopter and she died with him. Man, that was heartbreaking, bro. Heartbreaking. But I realized that when Kobe was alive and in the aftermath of his death, a lot of people continued to hate on him, tried to discredit him, and they always felt the way about him. I think ultimately, a lot of the fans or fanboys, they felt a way about Kobe because Kobe always destroyed their teams. Kobe always made it hard for other people's teams in other states to win championships. And every time Kobe came to town in anyone else's state, it was Kobe fans everywhere. They were chanting his name, Kobe. And I feel like it was a whole lot of envy because anyone who challenged the greatness of Jordan, it seems like a lot of those people would try to blackball that person who would even dare rise to the occasion and not show any fear or no respect to Jordan on the court. They would respect him off the court, but on the court, it's like, hey, I'm coming at you, bro. I don't care about you being Jordan and having all these shoes and you being Air up there. None of that. And the two players that we saw that actually, as far as from the younger generation, the two players who took it to Jordan that the media didn't like was who? Allen Iverson and Kobe Bryant. Now, Kobe Bryant was well loved and liked early when he first came to the Lakers. But after that incident in Denver, it all shifted and everybody started, you know, he had a black cloud over him after that. You know, and I just think because Iverson, he crossed over Jordan and he had the tattoos, the cornrows, and the chains and all that stuff in his entourage. They didn't like him because of that. You know, the stereotypes and the past incident, you know, was in Virginia, that bowling alley brawl situation. But Kobe Bryant, one thing I saw that Kobe Bryant did, Jordan is the GOAT as far as like a collection of it, being an athlete, a great shooter, dunker, defender, steals, you know, everything. Assists. Jordan was the greatest of what he did. But Kobe took what Jordan did great and did it better. I saw with my own eyes, and the world the world saw it, whether they liked it or not, and whether they liked Kobe or not. Kobe is the only player ever to do what Jordan did, but then eventually mastered it and put a signature or a remix on it to where he did it better than Jordan. That's why I consider Jordan the GOAT. I'll give him that. But Kobe is TBE, the best ever, because he was the best ever at what he did. In Kobe's prime, there was nobody better than him. Nobody was better than him once he became himself. I want to say by 2006, up until he retired, or until he tore his Achilles, he was the greatest player ever. The best player ever. And a lot of people hated on him, and they tried to discredit him and take away from all his accomplishments, what he did when, even when Shaq was there, and then even when Shaq left. And then whether he was winning championships or not, he was assassinating people. This is why, he had to activate the Black Mamba, because he was so venomous on the court. Dudes at the wild didn't even want to be bothered with him. Like, hey, man, no, you guard him, dog. Shit. You're supposed to be Mr. Lockdown, Kobe stopper. But a lot of conspiracies and a whole lot of rules in the NBA changed because of Kobe as well. And a lot of people, you could say what you wanted to say about what type of player he was, but there was nobody better than him. Nobody did it better than him. Nobody was as much of a competitor as Kobe was. And nobody wanted it more than him. He was one of the hardest working athletes the world has ever seen. Especially, and as far as the NBA, nobody ever worked as hard as Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant outworked every person before him, with the ones that were playing with him and after him. To this day, nobody ever has been dedicated to the sport as much as Kobe Bryant was. A lot of people are trying to get there. They have that Mamba mentality. You got guys like Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, DeMar DeRozan, Kawhi Leonard, Jason Tatum, Stephen Curry, Donovan Mitchell, Dame Dollar, Greek Freak, Luka. Even he was an admirer of the Mamba mentality. So Kobe, his Mamba mentality will forever live on because it's in these players. You ever notice ever since Kobe, when he retired, but even especially after he died, the level of play in the NBA rose like about 2 times higher, if not maybe 3 times higher, where we got guys in one season, we had guys put up 60-something points. We had Donovan Mitchell put up 71 points recently. Dame Dollar did the same thing. It's some real history being made, and it's because of Kobe Bryant. Put some respect on that man's name. TBE.